Hello and welcome back to In the Kitchen with Matt. I am your host, Matt Taylor. Today I want to talk to you about following your dreams, more specifically, attaining that dream job of yours. So some of you may or may not know, but my career now is video production. But it wasn't always the case. So let's go way back. So after graduating from college, in a degree in film and business, I wound up taking a job at the university as an office manager. And this job was completely boring. It could have become a career. I could have moved up in the ranks at the university. But, and this was in the human resources department. But it was just so boring. I had a college degree, but I was delivering mail. Anyway, after 4 months, I was bored to tears and decided that's not what I wanted to do. So I quit that job, I moved back to California, and I was going to move down to LA and do movies for a living. Make a long story short, that didn't work out. It wound up not being the right thing to do for me. So I didn't do that. I stayed in California for a year and worked various jobs. I was a substitute teacher, which was actually pretty fun. I worked construction for 6 months, which also was very interesting. I got to work with one of my best friends that I grew up with, and I learned some tricks of the trade in the construction field. Nothing major, but pretty awesome. My dad was a woodshop teacher for 30-something years, so I've always liked building things with wood, so it was kind of a good fit there. But it was so expensive in California, in the Bay Area, and so I decided to make a change, and I moved out to Arizona. And my brother's like, hey, why don't you be a recruiter, a headhunter? And that's what he's been doing for quite a long time. So I'm like, okay, this was back in 2010. So I was a recruiter and it was really, really boring. I just didn't like it and I hated cold calling. So after 4 years, enough was enough. So I had to quit that job. And I decided I'm gonna finally pursue my hobby, which was at that point video production. Even though my schooling was in it, it had only been a hobby. I didn't make a career out of it. And so I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. And so I enrolled in the local film school and took a lot of classes just to freshen up my skills, learn new skills, and also meet a lot of people. And that was really awesome. In the meantime, the owner of my recruitment firm, he's like, hey Matt, why don't you make some video training videos with us? And I'm like, okay, cool. And so I started doing that, and he wasn't really paying me, which was kind of annoying, obviously, and my work was pretty good. So, but he did introduce me to someone that he knew that owned a video production studio. And then I met them, and they asked me, hey, do you want to be a contractor for us? And I'm like, yes. And so I did some work for them. This was in May of 2010. I did a big project. It was like 30 hours worth of work. And then I didn't hear anything from them again. And I was like, oh, maybe they didn't like my work. I don't know what's going on. In the meantime, I was living off my 401k that I cashed out. And by the time the end of December came, I was kind of at my wit's end. Here I was trying my best to make this a career. I blew through all my savings. I blew through my 401k. I was in debt by about $1,000 in credit cards. And I was at my parents' house for Christmas, and then I got a call, or it was an email, from this company that I had been a contractor for like, this 30 hours of work. And they're like, hey, we have tons of work coming up. Are you still interested in doing work with us? And I'm like, yes. So kind of I've been with them for 8 years ever since, and it's been an amazing ride. Lately, the past year and a half, the work has slowed down a lot with them. And so I am kind of reinventing myself again and finding other ways to make money. And one thing led to another, and I started to invest in cryptocurrency and started doing videos for Deep Onion, which is a privacy coin, a cryptocurrency coin. And so the work for them has kind of helped fill in the gaps for my other work. And it's just been a really, really, really cool, an amazing ride. And it's something that I stuck with. When times were hard, I just kept at it. And times are a little tough right now, but I'm keeping at it. So my advice for you, and this doesn't necessarily have to be with a career, a dream job. I'm lucky enough to be doing my dream job right now. This is amazing. Well, I take that back. I think my dream job would be just to make my own videos full time without having to make videos for anybody else. That would probably be my dream job. But I'm pretty close to it right now. And so my advice would be, 1, don't give up. 2, if you have a dream, don't wait till tomorrow. Start today. And 3, network. Network like crazy. Whether you are on Facebook or whatever your favorite social media sites, and don't be afraid to branch out to other social media sites, LinkedIn, Discord, and there you'll meet people, and eventually you'll find someone that can help you in your chosen dream job, I think, or whatever your dreams are. You'll be able to meet people to help you in those goals. At least that's what I found in my life. I had no idea when I was a recruiter that when I ended that job, it would lead me to my dream career. No idea. That's why networking is so important. And you never know what your current situation will bring for the future. Just some neat little tips or things that I've learned so far in my life. Maybe that can help you, maybe not. I'm Matt Taylor. Thank you for watching. As always, if you have any questions or comments, put them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thumbs up, down the corner, push it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Take care.